Om. 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 O Lord, may your hand lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be enlightened and cultured. May all attain perfection. May peace be established in the three bodies of man. May peace be established in the three worlds. May peace be established everywhere. May truth be our religion. May service be our worship. May knowledge be our breath. May world be our family. May yoga and meditation be our way. May our eyes see happy and noble things. May our ears hear happy and truthful words. May our tongues be sweet and truthful. May our bodies be divine instruments. May noble thoughts come to us from all corners of the universe. May we never leave God, and may God never leave us. Om, peace and love. Om, peace and health. Om, peace and enlightenment. Om. Good morning. Today I would like to talk to you about Ishva pranidhan. It is surrender. Ishva pranidhan itself means to bow down to the divine. And when I say do like this, I'm not bowing down to you, but I am bowing down to the divine within you. And it's a beautiful practice because we need to understand and constantly be reminded that everything that exists on this planet has divine energy. And especially the people. And many times we do not see the divinity behind a person because of all the things we see in front of them and all the dramas that are being played out. We forget that this is all a divine, that there is divinity within each person. And maybe we do not see that divinity, and maybe that person does not see that divinity, or maybe we don't see our own divinity. And that is very true. Very few see their own divinity. We're so caught up in day-to-day activity, and our mind is so scattered throughout that we do not realize, we do not know our divinity. So when we think of surrender, we think of our giving our power away, but it is not true. Actually, when we surrender to the divine, we gain the power that we have lost. You see, when we came to earth, we came with some scars or tendencies. And we also brought with us experiences, karmas, we call them karmas. And they're here for several reasons. They're either for us to transmute or learn from, or some of them are gifts that we came with. And also we came with a mission to fulfill within this while we are here. And if you have the question, what is my purpose? Then we know that our fulfillment has not been achieved. There is something lacking. We feel there is something lacking. And there comes a discontent. When we feel something is lacking, then there is a discontent. Hopefully that discontent will allow us to make changes. But otherwise it just becomes where we feel fatalistic. Joseph Campbell always talked about following your bliss. And here's a beautiful quote. If you follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of track that has been there all the while, waiting for you. And the life that you ought to be living will be the one you are living. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you did not know they were going to be. And this is true because every soul brought talents to manifest here on earth. And these are very deep in our consciousness. They are always there. And if we manifest those talents, our lives become a source of wonder. They become a source of energy, and they become, we release talents that we never thought we had before. And things are just going to happen to manifest these beautiful gifts that we have come with. But if we have those gifts in there, and we know they are there, and we have not allowed them to flourish and bloom, it's like a flower that is not allowed to open. And when we have those gifts, and the flower has not opened, then there comes a deep down discontent. And we don't even know where that discontent comes from. We have no idea. It is just there. And that discontent will begin to poison our mind. It will create negativity. And that negativity seeps deep into our consciousness and our mental being, into our emotional being, and then eventually it will manifest in our physical being. We don't want that. We don't want that. So then, if this is why I'm talking to you, begin to examine, where are your talents? Why are you not manifesting the talents? So we need to look deep inside. Is it fear? Is it expectations from others to be different, to be this or to be that? And we are following their guidelines, not the ones we wanted to follow. Is it lack of self-confidence that we can achieve something when we allow it, maybe we can achieve when we follow our bliss. Maybe we can make it our life's work. Yes, those are things. But that self-confidence is not there. The fear of failure, all of these things are holding us back. But the main culprit is our ego. You see, if we are following our bliss, then our soul has control, not the ego. We become empowered. But we are not allowed to be empowered according to society. according to organizations. Because if we are empowered, we stand by ourselves. We cannot be bossed around. We cannot be sheep. So society, organizations have stolen our power, and through the ages. So we have been disempowered for many lifetimes. And we need to take that power back. Even if you're not following your bliss, we still need to take our power back. And how do we do that? There is one absolutely guaranteed method. It's called meditation. But to be meditating, we have to become mindful. And to become mindful means to control the mind. And that is extremely difficult. The mind runs everywhere. Yes, we need to control the mind. No matter what we do in life, if we have control over the mind, we have control over the situation. So even a little bit of control gives us control over our life, our circumstances, our jobs, our environment. So, when we meditate, we tap into our soul power, our higher selves. When we are just thinking and we are making decisions, then our ego begins to interpret the thoughts and blends past and future experiences, and likes and dislikes with every thought, so that we're not really seeing the full thought in a pure essence. But in meditation, when the ego is not allowed to join us, because the ego is not allowed to join us in meditation, then we can have clear thoughts. We can get clear identity. We can get clear information from our higher selves, from our soul selves. But this does not happen when the mind is in full turmoil. So we need to start practicing mindfulness and allow us to begin to practice meditation, even if it is only for 1 minute or 5 minutes. And once you're practicing meditation, our Guru, Yogashakti, our Guru, states that there can be no meditation unless there is surrender or Ishva pranidhan. What does that mean? We say surrender in our prayer. May our bodies be divine instruments. Yes, that's one of the things it means. That is surrender. But what it means is that we let go of our ego. And we allow our soul, our higher self, to guide us. We allow our guardian angel and guides to nudge us and give us intuition to follow. We allow all of those, when we follow those nudgings from our higher selves, or our soul, or our guardian angel, or our guides, it is always for the good, the highest good, our highest good, which means our highest good means our walk back to the divine. And it is also for the highest good of all involved. So actually, when we meditate and we surrender, we are empowered. We get power. because our ego has not stolen our power. Our ego has not taken away our consciousness, because the divinity within us begins to flourish, and that is power. That is beauty. That will manifest the gifts that we have been given by our divine Master. It is a wonderful place to be. You see, when you explore your gifts, it cannot be done unless you are engaging your soul. And by engaging the soul, those gifts manifest through the heart center. And when they manifest through the heart center, because this is what you love to do, and the love itself brings divinity into it, and it will always be for the best of humanity. If it comes through the soul self. So, take this moment and begin to think. I am not surrendering to another being. I am not surrendering to an organization. I am not surrendering to a government. I am surrendering to my higher self. I am surrendering to the divinity. I am surrendering and giving up my ego that believes that I am more powerful than God, that believes that it can accomplish anything without the heart. No, gifts come from the heart. And therefore, let us begin to meditate and bring devotion in, because with full strength of devotion, devotion flows through the heart. Even if the mind cannot concentrate, if the devotion is there and it flows through the heart, and the surrender can come, and the divine can spring up like a fountain within you. And it is the most magnificent. And allow it to happen so that you can explore the gifts that have been given to you, so that you can explore what your purpose in life is, so that you can explore your bliss. And with this, I will leave you. Yes, it takes work. It takes mindfulness. It takes Ishva pranidhan. It takes yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha, complete control over the mind is the goal. And yes, we can achieve it. It's not that difficult. Just a little bit of effort every single day. It is within our reach. It is just a training and nothing else. And the rewards are so fulfilling and so wonderful. And with this, I will chant Om and let you go home. Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om.